Software for a Canon XL2 camera. If you ever find yourself in a situation where you need to control your camera remotely, or you need more information about it, what it is you're producing there, there's a software called Canon Image Control and Storage Software version 1.1. What this does is this gives you a screen on your computer where you can actually control just about everything that you have for controls on your Canon XL2. The nice thing about it is it also works with high-definition cameras too, such as the Canon XH-A1 and G1. So it's a really nice software that you can use, like in my situation where I have a Canon XL2, I also have a Canon XH-A1. I can use it with both of those. What that does is it gives you, through the use of this standard-looking browser with pull-down menus, toolbars, and all of that, it gives you a record and a playback mode. On your playback mode, you can pull up what you've just played in your camera, or you can go ahead and put in an SD card or something that might be on your hard drive. Pull them up and look at it through that. Through your record mode, you have a myriad of controls. All of the controls you have on the camera, plus you have a vector scope and a waveform monitor, which are a must if you're doing some production and you have to have matching video. If you have, say, 2 or 3 cameras going, you can set out 2 or 3 of the controllers and actually control all the cameras from one spot and making sure that you're getting the best quality video that possible. In the record mode, you're only allowed to use 1 camera at a time. You may have more cameras registered to use on that, but you can only use 1 camera at a time. The controls, the basic controls, are your basic auto exposure, your white balance, your gain, your iris control, your focus, along with the vector scope and the waveform monitor, and then a lot of the other fine-tuning controls that are necessary when you're doing a production. Through your playback mode, you actually have 3 screens available. You have your viewer with your counter, and then your file browser window, so that you can go and find your files either in your camera, on your card, or on your hard drive in your computer. So you have all of those options. As with a still camera shooting through RAW, one of the advantages of shooting with the software like this is you get to see the actual picture, the final product. You can adjust it and make sure it looks good and that it also matches with the other cameras that you're using in your production. The general consensus amongst the forums and the other people that are using this software is that it's a very good software to use, especially if you're sold on Canon instruments and you want to use your Canon XL2 like I do and your XH-A1. If you'd like to try Console Image Control Storage Software version 1.1, there is a free download for people that have Canon XL2 and XH-A1 G1 cameras. If you want to buy this software, you can go to Canon USA site and they will tell you a local dealer, or you can order across the internet.